morning, welcome to a new vlog. It is currently Tuesday morning. Haven't figured out yet how many days I expect that this vlog will span, but just wanted to get back on it with another vlog. I'm freshly awake. It's like 8 a.m. right now, just kicking off the morning. I'm gonna go for a walk around my neighborhood. So wanting to get more steps in general every day, and I feel like at times it can be difficult to like motivate myself to like do it on the treadmill. I feel like it's just a lot easier to like walk around outside and just like have something to look at. It just makes it more interesting for me. So there's like a little loop I can do throughout my neighborhood that ends up being like 3,500 steps. It's really fast and it's easy. It doesn't take me any motivation to do that. We're thoroughly into our day at this point. So I'd have a little tea time chat segment. Trying a little hibiscus berry clover tea. Over the past few days, so since my last vlog, which was like a Labor Day weekend vlog, getting into some rants. I haven't vlogged since then, so anytime I've had a thought that I want to at some point discuss with you guys, it's a long list. I've started a note on my phone so I like won't forget these things, which I don't think at this moment I'm actually gonna even reference any of them, but I'm gonna have just lots of things to talk about in vlogs in the future because apparently I have a lot of thoughts that did not come up in my travel vlogs this summer. I touched on this morning of how I'm wanting to start getting in more steps. In general, I just wanted to just think through certain habits that like I feel like I would be happier if I were to like turn these actions, these activities like into habits. One of those is journaling, and it can just be something really short. Like I wrote like half of one page today. Like I just wanted it to be like a small manageable task. Basically, I'm just trying to think of like anything I would want to do and like break it down to like the smallest fraction of the task that it could be in order to make it achievable. Today in my journal, I made like a little habit chart to track my habits this week. I've been drinking more water today now that I'm tracking it. Something unexpected. So today's Tuesday. Things lately, they change like this. I feel like I've had a lot of hotel opportunities lately, which makes sense because I was posting like a ton of travel content. I've been saying yes to some things that are not like too time consuming. So the other weekend, I went to Vegas to work with the MGM, which was so cool. Me and Giselle went. I just like Vegas in general. I feel like I somehow end up going a few times a year. All the restaurants I go to frequently are like MGM hotel restaurants, so I just got to have some fine dining. And then yesterday I got an email. Literally Giselle and I had just been talking the day before about wanting to go to Nashville, which the night before we went to this really cool place in LA. I'll have what it's called on screen and some clips of it. But it was this like escape room plus restaurant bar type place, and they had like in-house like a magician going around. They had live jazz. Some days they have like a cabaret show, and you can just like go get a drink there, eat there, or you could go to an escape room, or you could do all of it. And it was just like a very unique, fun vibe. But while we were there, we were talking about how we would like to go to Nashville sometime because Giselle's never been. Yesterday morning, the day after, I had a little email from Hilton to potentially work with them in Nashville coming up next Monday, or Monday through Wednesday, and it would be with like Live Nation as well. To go to like a listening event for an artist who I looked up, and I've heard a couple of his songs. They've been like viral on TikTok. So I was waiting to hear back about that, and today I got the official offer coming up very quickly. On Monday to Wednesday, I'm gonna go to Nashville. Giselle unfortunately cannot come because she, believe it or not, does have to work. She had the summer off from her previous job. All right, I have gotten ready for the day, and I wanted to do a little Fabletics haul because I just opened my package from them for the month. Got some really good fits. I have like 3 cute matching sweatsuits, and I think 4 workout outfits. So this is the first fit, starting out with a comfy sweatsuit, fun color, a little neon detail going on the wrist, and they just launched, there's a plane flying over the house. You guys know how I have to cut this out every 60 seconds when I film, every single time. For a year, it's just getting old, but this month they came out with a bunch of different colors and these like matching little sweatsuits. So you have the sweatpants, which are forever just my favorite sweatpants. Got my first pair a few years ago and never went back. All I wear, and then just this little hooded sweatshirt. Also, I've been laying out in the sun. So we've got some funky tan lines, but pretty little purple color. I also, in the exact same style, got this color. Next, I just got the exact same thing in black. I also, in everything Fabletics, I wear a size medium. I just think it's very cute. It's giving like, well, it looked like a turtleneck for a second, so it was giving like fall. Next, I'm switching into some workout fits. I picked out this navy matching set. This is like a built-in bra tank top, so like there's like a shelf bra type thing in here. And then this actually can be longer if you like that. I just like a little cropped vibe, so I just folded it under. So it's actually, well, it's their little Pure Luxe shorts. It's like a buttery soft, like second skin type fabric feel compared to like their power hold fabric, which is like thicker, higher compression, which they have in shorts as well as in leggings. So I like those type of leggings for like workout class. These are just my favorite for like shorts for at-home workouts. And then next up, this is like the perfect outfit I will wear to a boxing class for a couple reasons. First, so these are their crossover leggings. I've been waiting to be able to pick these out again. Basically, there's like a crossover layer right here, which I just think this little V is like, you know, flattering for the waistline. This is the same top as the last outfit, but just in black. And as someone who, like, I don't feel the most comfortable wearing just a sports bra to a workout class, even though that's like perfectly acceptable to do here in LA. So I always wear like a sports bra and then a tank over it, which can just be a little bit bulky, a little bit warm. So I would love to get more of these in the future, hopefully, since it's like a 2-in-1. So this is that fit. All right, and then lastly, I have a couple of funkier workout fits. First, we have this one. These are like a ribbed material. Lots of fun designs going on here. Love a long sleeve option as the weather starts to cool down for even just like going on walks and things. I feel like these shorts are super flattering and cute. And then lastly, same but different, just in red. This is a tank option of that same like ribbed style with the same patterns. So I'll have the current Fabletics VIP intro offer on screen. I'm pretty sure, at least recently, it's been when you join, you can get 2 pairs of bottoms for $24 plus 80% off everything else. So that is the best way to get the deals. And all this is in their September collection. So thank you again to Fabletics for partnering with me on this video. And I'm realizing that this week, I think this vlog's gonna be a lot of like chatty clips. Just because I just have a lot of random things on the agenda that I'm not gonna be vlogging, as well as just like a lot of sit down computer work. Chatty vlog, let me know if you like these. Just a quick video, that's all. Okay. Forgot my camera, but I just left the doctor. Oh, I'll explain this all later, but now I gotta figure out where to go get an x-ray. You guys, get a load of this. Apparently this is my chat corner. So I just got back from the doctor. Why is this so good? If anyone's ever had Phil's, I get the mint mojito there. Is there even coffee in it? It just tastes like some minty milk. Do I feel like that woke me up? Maybe not, but it tastes delicious. If you watch my Santorini travel vlog from over the summer, you may recall me like crying in it because I'll just recap it. There's like this one area in Ia where I was staying in Santorini. Santorini in Greece, like it's a lot of steps. Where we were staying was this like hotel with an amazing view, required a million steps to get there. From where we were staying, there's like a tiny port area at the bottom of like a million steps to get down there. So we went down, had like an amazing lunch, very worth it, walked back up. It was strenuous, but the same way like any type of workout is that I've done a million times, you know? So thought nothing of it, nothing was in pain. The next day, walking again, just through town, like back to our hotel, like took a step down and my knee was in so much pain, just like the sharpest pain in my knee. I had to stop and I was like, what in the world? And I like tried again, took another step down with that knee, or it was like the step with the other knee going down. But it hurt when like this knee was like bending with the weight on it, if that makes sense. Such sharp pain, I had to like walk all the way back to the hotel, like limping. Like this leg had to go down first so it could stay straight. And like anytime I'm walking upstairs, I had to step up with the other leg so that could be the one that was bending. So all that to say, I really hurt my knee. I was like very upset about it because it was getting in the way of what we were trying to do there. Eventually, like, you know, I was resting on it. It felt better, not like fully back to normal, but we were continuing on with our trips, changing cities every few days, lugging around my like 60-pound bag. And obviously I knew that probably was not good for my knee. And every now and then it would be hurting, but like also there were days where it felt totally fine. Anyways, getting back here, it has not stopped hurting still. I've like tried to rest it. It's been like, I've been working out so cautiously, like have not gone on a hike in a million years, which I wanted to do because I was worried about how it would affect my knee. Went on like one finally the other day and was so careful, like went so slow coming down because that's like where the impact is like most on your knees. It's like the downhill. I was so careful. It hurt the next day. Tried going to one boxing class recently. Like did everything involving like legs, like in my knee, like any squat thing, any lunge thing, either cut it, like modified, did it so slowly and carefully with like no weight. And then the next day my knee was in pain. On that walk yesterday, my knee was hurting. And it's like, I just feel like no matter what I do, it's hurting. Talking about this way too long, but I went to the doctor today because I was like, all right, we gotta figure something out here. And I have to go get an x-ray, which the soonest I could get in, it's Wednesday right now, is Monday, I guess, because this probably isn't like that high priority of situation, but I think I'm gonna be in Nashville Monday to Wednesday, so I made the appointment for Thursday. So that's getting drawn out. I was also referred to physical therapy for like 6 weeks, which is freaking crazy. How is this possible? Basically, she was just saying it's from overuse and like how probably wouldn't have been in this situation, but I didn't rest and it didn't heal after. That's that. I'm honestly just, like literally just today, I haven't done anything but go to the doctor and come back here and walk up a couple flights of stairs and like my knee's hurting. I'm like, I wanna go on a walk right now. I didn't do it before the appointment because it was early, but I just don't know what to do. Like, do I walk even though it hurts? Even though that's such a simple thing? Or all my workouts gonna have to be me sitting here using only my upper body and doing abs? I mean, I guess so, I can do that. But it's just frustrating because if you saw my like fitness journey video I posted on my main channel recently, I've been ready to go. Getting back from the summer, wanting to like work out all the time again, how I used to when I like felt my best, and I've like been so mentally committed to that and then try and it just, it's not good, you know? So feeling a little frustrated, feeling a little down because I feel like I can't do what I want to do to feel my best right now. And this has just been going on for a million years. And even when I try to be cautious, it doesn't seem to help. So I guess I'm gonna be out here doing freaking upper body for the rest of my life. But I want to go on walks. I want to get my steps in. Like, how am I supposed to do that if the simplest walking hurts me? Also, my elbow hurts too. That's another thing that's going on. Why? Like, why am I having so many problems? But my elbow hurts only, I didn't even bring this up, which I should have at the doctor, but I was already just too embarrassed about my knee problems. But it only hurts when it comes to doing, when I would do a push-up, this elbow would hurt so bad, I like collapsed. And then like, I just can't do push-ups. Even this past week when I went to Rumble, this elbow and a push-up move and like a tricep extension move, that's where I like feel this pain and it's like, I like have to like give out. Why? What's happening to me? It's just so like, I feel like I rest it and it doesn't help. Anyways, I've talked about this too long, but she also said I need to stop wearing heels until it feels better. So kill me now. And that I'm already so short. I need the height in any type of dress up situation. What am I supposed to wear? Sandal? That's insane. But then she also was asking me if I wear like flats or sandals. So that's probably not supportive either. And she told me to start wearing slippers around the house. Tell me this isn't what she's also like telling an 80-year-old in the appointment after me. Like, I just cannot handle this. Anyways. Good morning. It's currently Saturday morning. Just made my coffee. I got a little frother tool. One of these, I'll have it linked. Giselle actually got it for me. I'm pretty sure it's just from Amazon. A little battery operated milk frother that I used to have, literally the same one that my mom got me when I lived at my old house. And whenever I moved, I don't know which roommate scored that one, but I don't have it. I never bought another one. So if you, I feel like a lot of you guys have worked at coffee shops and stuff based on whatever I've talked about, like last year trying to make my own like peppermint cold brew or whatever. You guys always have the coffee tips. So if anyone knows some cool coffee recipes to froth up specifically, well, this isn't even frothing things, but specifically, I've been loving the Starbucks, is it the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso? That's actually been my favorite fall drink from Starbucks. I don't get Starbucks too often, but like the past couple of years, it's always been like, I've just constantly, I feel like been craving the pumpkin cream cold brew, and I had it once this year, like when it first came out. And I don't know why it didn't do it for me. Maybe I just didn't get like a great one, or maybe I'm just like over the flavor. I don't know, but the brown sugar one's good. If anyone knows how to DIY that at home, let me know. But what is on the agenda for today? I am heading out here in under an hour. It's almost 11 a.m. You know, it's Saturday morning. I've been horizontal for a while. Also, this book I'm reading at the moment. Right before this, I read, I think The Sanatorium, had like very short chapters. This one has pretty short chapters, but like that book, like I was hooked from the beginning. Like the whole book, it just like kept, I don't know, kept my attention, kept me wanting to like fly through it. Would really recommend that book. I really like a psychological thriller, which this book I think is in that category, but I'm not finding it as, it's not hooking me as much. It's just a little bit slower. Like I'm waiting till we get to like the, you know, what's happening in it, you know? And where I'm going today, which is what I started to say, is that I'm about to head out to go to my friend Victoria's pool for the day. I think it's in the 80s, and me, Caitlin, and Victoria are gonna hang. I'm gonna bring my book, and times are crazy. I really need to work today. I should be filming today. As I said in my last vlog, I'm about to be going to Nashville. I don't know if that'll be in this vlog or the next one. I may or may not. I just got an email for something that could pan out to be nothing, but to go to London with an airline. I don't know the most about it yet. I don't know if it'll work out, but that would be coming up like a week after Nashville, really. And then my sister's gonna come visit the weekend after that for like 5 days for her fall break. She's been trying to come visit me for like the whole time I've ever lived in LA. So finally gonna let her come visit now that she's a little older and a little less annoying. And then the weekend after that is my Halloween party that you guys have already been planning for weeks. I started planning this like early September. I've ordered so much, like this is gonna be a production like you've never seen in my house before. Certainly investing in this more than I have anything else. So if it looks stupid, that's just unfortunate. I was just gonna say though, my theme this year, unexpectedly, I got a brand deal, which is just like a short TikTok. It'll be filmed in advance. It'll go up like during the time I'm posting all my Halloween stuff on TikTok, like turning my house into the theme. But I got a brand deal for the theme. Like that is just crazy. It's insane. I mean, the brand deal is just to like do a recipe like tied to that said theme, but that's gonna pay for all my stuff I'm spending on. So that's just great. Then we'll see what happens with the London thing. But just one other side thought I've been having is I've been doing a lot of like travel partnerships, and this is not related to the ones I'm actually working with. There are a lot of things that like fall through, and rightfully so, through the pipeline. But I've just been getting a lot of travel things, and I just find it so unique when brands like are reaching out, knowing where I live, like, and for an opportunity, especially a travel opportunity that's in like, or like it's a travel brand, maybe let's say. You have to get to that destination for the event they need you there for like to create the content they want, you have to get there. And I just think it's so fascinating when brands, as part of like your compensation, will list that like, oh, the flight, the economy flight was part of your part of the compensation, the hotel stay is part of the compensation, when like I've turned this thing down. But like, yeah, it's for a hotel. I have to get there. The whole point is that I don't live there in order to get there. So how is the hotel stay that I'm supposed to be promoting and the flight part of the compensation? You know what I mean? So I don't go for that. That does not work in my book. I just think it's so wild. Like imagine you're a consultant. You know, consultants travel a lot. A lot of my friends do this. So every week you're flying to your client potentially, as some of my friends have. Imagine if part of their compensation, part of their pay was reduced by the cost of that flight to get them to the place that their work required them to be. It's just funny to me. I don't know, maybe we can all get a good laugh. I'm gonna drink this and get ready because I gotta go. I want to go on a walk this morning, as has been in my recent goals I talked about. I think I could get ready now, go on a quick walk, head out. That's what I'm gonna do. Happy Saturday. I'm unwell. Plot twist, did go on my walk because went upstairs and in one of the bathrooms that doesn't really get used, there's just a giant ant problem in the shower. Hundreds. There've been like a few in the kitchen and I've been killing them. I got like ant bait stuff that they're supposed to like take back to their colony. I've been like I do not leave dishes out anymore, like, you know, trying to stay on top of it. And I thought the problem was resolved. They moved up a floor, like, so I'm gonna go to the pool. All right, it is the next day. I just wanted to do a quick little outro clip because I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you're liking the casual vlogs. I know we've just been like literally just at home, but I have a lot more things to talk about on my list that I didn't actually get to any of. Again, if you want to shop Fabletics, I will have the link below, and I will see all of you guys in my next video.